Hello, my friend. Welcome to Slow English with Confidence. I am very happy that you are here today. Take a deep breath. Relax your mind. Find a comfortable place to sit. This is your time to learn English slowly, naturally, and confidently. Today's lesson is not a test. You don't need to understand every word. You don't need perfect grammar. Just listen, enjoy, and learn naturally. Remember, the more you listen, the easier English becomes. So let's begin. Today's topic. Today, we are going to spend a peaceful day together. You will listen to a simple English conversation. You will learn useful words. You will hear natural English. And little by little, you will become more confident. As you listen, imagine you are part of the story. Don't rush. Just enjoy every sentence. Let's begin. A beautiful morning. It was 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun was slowly rising. The sky was light blue. The birds were singing. Everything felt calm. Emma opened her bedroom window. She smiled. The fresh morning air came into the room. She closed her eyes for a moment. Then she quietly said, "Today is a new beginning." Emma loved mornings. She believed every morning was a new chance. A new chance to learn. A new chance to grow. A new chance to become better. She did not try to be perfect. She only wanted to improve a little every day. That simple idea changed her life. A small daily habit. Emma walked into the kitchen. She made a cup of warm tea. She did not turn on the television. She did not open social media. Instead, she sat near the window. She looked outside. She listened to the birds. She enjoyed the quiet morning. After a few minutes, she picked up her phone. But she did not watch funny videos. She opened a slow English podcast, just like the one you are listening to now. She listened carefully. She did not stop the audio. She did not translate every word. She simply listened. Little by little, she understood more. That is the secret. Many learners stop listening because they don't understand everything. But successful learners keep listening. They trust the process. And every day, their English becomes stronger. English learning tip. Let me tell you something important. Many students ask, how can I improve my English faster? The answer is simple. Listen every day. Even 10 minutes can make a big difference. Your ears need practice. Your brain needs practice. The more English you hear, the more natural it becomes. So don't wait until you feel ready. Start today. Start with simple English. Simple English is powerful. Going to the bakery. After finishing her tea, Emma decided to walk to a small bakery. The bakery was only 5 minutes from her house. She enjoyed walking there. The streets were clean. The weather was cool. People smiled as they walked by. Emma smiled too. She believed kindness was free. And a smile could make someone's day better. When she arrived at the bakery, a friendly woman greeted her. "Good morning." Emma smiled. "Good morning." The woman asked, "What would you like today?" Emma looked at the fresh bread. Everything smelled wonderful. She said, "I would like 1 loaf of bread, please." The woman nodded. "Of course. Anything else?" Emma looked at the cakes. They looked delicious. She laughed softly. "No, thank you. Just the bread." The woman smiled. "That's $5. Emma paid for the bread. Then she said, "Thank you very much." The woman replied, "You're welcome. Have a wonderful day." Emma answered, "You too." Then she left the bakery with a happy smile. Let's learn together. That conversation was very short. But did you notice something? The English was simple. Nobody used difficult words. Nobody spoke very fast. Real-life English is often simple. Many beginners think fluent people always use difficult vocabulary. That is not true. Fluent speakers use simple words very well. So don't worry about learning thousands of difficult words. Learn simple English first. Use it every day. Confidence comes before perfection. A walk in the park. Instead of going home immediately, Emma decided to visit a nearby park. The park was beautiful. Children were playing. Some people were jogging. An old couple was feeding birds. A young father was teaching his little son how to ride a bicycle. Emma sat on a wooden bench. She looked around. Everything felt peaceful. She loved watching people. Every person had a different story. Every smile, every conversation, every dream was different. She quietly thought, the world is full of beautiful stories. Then she opened her notebook. She wrote one simple sentence. Today is a beautiful day. She smiled. Then she wrote another sentence. I am happy to learn English today. Only 2 sentences. Very simple. But every sentence made her more confident. A message for you. Now I have a small question for you. Do you write in English? You don't need to write a long essay. Just 1 sentence every day. For example, today I feel happy. I ate breakfast. I watched an English video. Small sentences. Big progress. Remember, confidence is built 1 sentence at a time. Don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are teachers. Every mistake helps you improve. Keep listening. Keep learning. Keep believing in yourself. Because every day, your English is becoming stronger. Emma stayed in the park for a little while. She watched the people around her. Everyone seemed busy. Some people were walking their dogs. Some were talking with friends. Others were sitting quietly, enjoying the beautiful weather. Emma noticed a young woman sitting alone on another bench. She looked a little nervous. She was holding an English book. Every few seconds, she looked at the book. Then she looked around, as if she wanted to speak to someone. Emma smiled warmly. She walked over and said, Hello. Is this seat free? The young woman smiled. Yes, of course. Emma sat down. My name is Emma. The young woman replied. My name is Sophia. They shook hands. For a few moments, they simply enjoyed the peaceful park. Then Sophia looked at Emma and asked, Can I ask you something? Emma smiled. Of course. Sophia took a deep breath. I understand English when I read. But when I try to speak, I become nervous. Emma nodded. I understand. A lot of people feel the same way. Sophia looked surprised. Really? Emma smiled. Yes. You're not alone. A small conversation. Sophia asked. How did you become more confident? Emma thought for a moment. Then she answered slowly. I stopped trying to speak perfectly. Sophia looked confused. What do you mean? Emma smiled. I used to wait for the perfect sentence. The perfect grammar. The perfect pronunciation. But perfection never came. So I changed my goal. My new goal was simple. I just wanted to communicate. Sophia listened carefully. Emma continued. If people understand you, that is success. You don't need perfect English. You need clear English. Sophia smiled. That makes me feel better. Emma laughed softly. I'm happy to hear that. Listening tip. Now let me tell you something important. Many English learners believe this. I will speak when I become fluent. But the truth is exactly the opposite. You become fluent because you start speaking. Not before. Confidence comes from practice, not from waiting. Even one short conversation every day can improve your English. So don't be afraid. Speak with your teacher. Speak with a friend. Speak with yourself. Every sentence is progress. Visiting a small cafe. After talking in the park, Emma and Sophia decided to visit a small cafe nearby. The cafe was warm and quiet. Soft music was playing. The smell of fresh coffee filled the room. A waiter welcomed them with a smile. Good afternoon. Emma replied. Good afternoon. The waiter asked, What would you like to drink? Emma said. I would like a cup of tea, please. Sophia smiled. I'll have a hot chocolate. The waiter nodded. I'll bring your drinks in a few minutes. Emma looked around the cafe. Some people were reading books. Others were working on their laptops. A young couple was talking quietly. The atmosphere was calm. Emma loved peaceful places like this. Another helpful lesson. While waiting for their drinks, Sophia asked another question. How can I remember new English words? Emma smiled. I stopped memorizing long vocabulary lists. Sophia looked surprised. What do you do instead? Emma answered. I learn words inside sentences. For example, if I learn the word window, I don't only remember the word. I make a sentence. The window is open. Or, I can see the garden through the window. When words live inside sentences, your brain remembers them much more easily. Sophia nodded. That sounds much easier. Emma smiled. It really is. Think in English. Emma picked up her cup of tea. She looked out of the cafe window. Then she quietly said, Sometimes I practice English without speaking. Sophia looked curious. How? Emma laughed. I simply describe what I see. She looked outside again. I see a blue car. A little girl is running. The sky is cloudy. A man is riding a bicycle. They are all simple sentences. But they train my brain to think in English. Sophia smiled. I never thought about doing that. Emma nodded. Try it today. You don't need anyone. You don't need a classroom. You only need your eyes. And your imagination. Your daily challenge. Now I have a small challenge for you. Look around your room. Can you describe 3 things in English? Maybe. The chair is brown. My phone is on the table. I have a glass of water. Simple. Easy. Useful. Don't translate. Just think. Little by little. Thinking in English becomes natural. The drinks arrive. A few minutes later, the waiter returned. Here is your tea. And here is your hot chocolate. Emma smiled. Thank you very much. The waiter replied. You're welcome. Enjoy your drinks. Sophia took a small sip. This is delicious. Emma smiled. Yes. It's very good. They continued talking. Not only about English, but also about life, dreams, family, travel, books. Sometimes they spoke slowly. Sometimes they stopped to think. And that was perfectly okay. Because real conversations are never perfect. People pause. People think. People smile. People make mistakes. That is normal. A message for you. If you sometimes stop speaking because you're afraid of making mistakes, please remember this. Every fluent English speaker made thousands of mistakes. Mistakes are not your enemy. They are your teacher. Every mistake teaches you something new. So don't hide from them. Learn from them. Smile. And keep going. Because every day, you are becoming a little better than yesterday. Take a slow breath. Relax your shoulders. Smile. You are learning English in a calm and natural way. There is no pressure here. Only progress. Little by little. One sentence at a time. The afternoon slowly turned into evening. Emma and Sophia finished their drinks. They stood up. They smiled at each other. Sophia looked much happier than before. She no longer looked nervous. She looked confident. Before leaving the cafe, Sophia said, Emma, thank you. You didn't only teach me English. You taught me to believe in myself. Emma smiled gently. She replied, I'm happy I could help. But remember something. I didn't give you confidence. You already had it. You only needed someone to remind you. Sophia stood quietly for a moment. Then she smiled. I will remember that. They walked outside together. The sun was beginning to set. The sky was filled with beautiful orange and pink colors. The streets were peaceful. A soft breeze moved through the trees. Everything felt calm. Sophia looked at the sky. Then she said, "Today was a good day." Emma nodded. "Yes. And tomorrow will be another chance to learn." A beautiful lesson. As they walked home, Sophia asked one last question. "What is the most important thing in learning English?" Emma smiled. She answered slowly. "It isn't grammar. It isn't difficult vocabulary. It isn't speaking perfectly." Sophia looked surprised. "Then what is it?" Emma smiled again. "It is consistency. Learning a little every day. Even 10 minutes. Even 5 minutes. Never stop. Never give up. Trust the process." Sophia repeated quietly. "Trust the process." Emma nodded. "Exactly. You don't become fluent in 1 week. You become fluent by showing up every day." A message for you. Now, I want to speak directly to you. Yes. You. The person listening right now. Maybe you think your English is not good enough. Maybe you feel shy when you speak. Maybe you are afraid of making mistakes. If that is true, please remember this. Every fluent English speaker was once a beginner. Every confident speaker once felt nervous. Every expert once made mistakes. The difference is simple. They didn't stop. And you shouldn't stop either. Every time you listen to English, you are improving. Every time you repeat a sentence, you are becoming stronger. Every day you practice, you are moving closer to your goal. Believe in yourself, because you can do this. Useful vocabulary review. Now let's review some useful words from today's podcast. Listen carefully. Try to remember them. Peaceful. Peaceful means calm. Example. The park is peaceful. Confident. Confident means believing in yourself. Example. I feel confident when I practice English. Improve. Improve means become better. Example. I want to improve my English every day. Practice. Practice means doing something again and again to become better. Example. Practice makes progress. Conversation. Conversation means talking with another person. Example. We had a nice conversation. Believe. Believe means to trust something. Example. Believe in yourself. Final motivation. Before we finish today's lesson, I want you to remember one simple truth. You don't need to study for hours every day. You only need to stay consistent. 10 minutes every day is much better than 3 hours once a month. Small daily habits create big results. One podcast. One conversation. One new word. One simple sentence. These small steps will change your English. And one day, without even realizing it, you will understand more. You will speak more naturally. And you will smile because you finally feel confident. That day is coming. Keep listening. Keep practicing. Keep believing. Your future self will thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. I hope this Slow English podcast helped you relax, improve your listening, and build more confidence. If you enjoyed today's lesson, please support our channel. Subscribe to Slow English with Confidence. Turn on the notification bell. And join us for more slow, simple, and enjoyable English lessons. Question of the day. Before you leave, answer this question in the comments. What did you learn today? Write your answer in simple English. Even one sentence is enough. I read your comments, and they inspire me to create more lessons for you. See you next time. In our next episode, we will enjoy another easy English conversation. Learn new everyday vocabulary, practice listening, and continue building confidence together. Until then, take care, keep smiling, keep listening, keep speaking, and always remember, little by little, your English is becoming stronger every single day. Thank you for listening to Slow English with Confidence. See you in the next podcast. Cherry Blossom.